Whoa! I'm white. Why did you say that? Wow.
White boy.
You just called me the N-word, though.
You're an
What did I do?
You talk to me because you're stepping on my and mind your own business. That's what you did. Hit record.
I am.
Hit record before you. What did you do before you started recording me? That's why you can't use this.
Let him know.
Have a good night, ma'am.
Well, I'm using it, Karen. I'm absolutely using it. Yes. You were in a public location. He has the right to record. And you have a right to be a Karen. Nobody's talking about your right here. You have a right to do everything you did here. The Karenicity in this one runs deep. I'm always fascinated when a white person gets so angry that the other white person all of a sudden becomes the N-word. We have seen this a few times. This is not unique. This is not the first. So we are studying Karenicity right here on Indisputable. So here's what I have determined based on roughly about 3 months of extensive research on this phenomenon. I have learned that Karens think that the N-word is the absolute worst thing to call someone. And so when they are in a disagreement, and yes, they are also racist, if they cannot find a black person to call the N-word, the white person that they are in disagreement will do. I have figured this out now, okay? So we're gonna log this in our Karenicity guidebook because one day we will publish, Are You a Karen? Ms. Stamp, what are your thoughts?
Well, I feel like I have a degree in Karenicity, so with how I grew up around a lot of Karens, but I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. The worst thing that they can call somebody in the world is an N-word, and it doesn't matter who it is. That is just the worst thing, and so Karens just believe that black folks are the worst people in the world. That is what they are saying when they will use that as an insult time and time again. The other thing that I just don't understand is that Karens are so entitled to not being held accountable. They don't want to be recorded. They don't want to be questioned. They don't want to be talked back to because they are above everything. And so that is just something that I feel is it's like there's no questioning, there's no disagreeing, there's no debating Karens a lot of times because it is a threat to who they are. And I do think that that's part of like an essential fabric of Karenicity, which I appreciate that new term for me.
Absolutely, I think we coined it here. I don't know if somebody else has said it before us, so it may be an original. All right,
I think so.
Yeah, but you're right about the privilege. It just goes, to a whole nother level, and it's really interesting because even when these Karens are exposed as being wrong, let's say they accuse somebody of something, stealing, for example, and it is revealed, well, the person did not steal anything. Most of the time, what we have observed right here on Indisputable is that they don't apologize. They don't say, you know what, I am sorry. I apologize, I was wrong. Please forgive me. They double down, they continue to be rude. They may even turn up the racism, which tells me your approach was not authentic. Your approach was not based on a simple belief that somebody did something wrong, but it was something else connected to that belief, because once it was revealed they did nothing wrong, your belief about them still persisted, which means it wasn't just that. It was something else connected to it. And that's why we expose it right here.